Hey everyone, welcome to our next video. You're watching Droid Crunch. I am Vashish Kapoor and today we are going to compare two devices which are very well known by you like Motorola, Moto X Play and Google Pixel. So talking about these phones, both are on stock Android and both are having an amazing camera. But what makes both these unique and different from each other? So we will be talking about this feature of these phones. So let's start. Okay, we are talking about some common features that a smartphone would be having and there must be the features like quick charging, waterproof and fingerprint sensor, which is the new sensation in the market. So let's talk about these features. When we were talking about Moto X Play, it is having a waterproof body but doesn't have the fingerprint sensor. It is supporting quick charging but it is having a lower version of Android. But when we talk about Google Pixel, it is having a stock Android 7.1. On the other hand, it is having a fingerprint sensor, but it is not waterproof. On the other hand, it supports quick charging as well. So, based on these features, I would rate Google Pixel a bit much better because it is having the latest version of Android and it is having a fingerprint sensor. As I told it is the new sensation in the market as well. So these features make Google Pixel a better phone, but let's talk about more features also. So guys, we are talking about the durability and screen size of the smartphones. Talking about Moto X Play, it is having a 5.5-inch touchscreen with a 1080p of resolution and a 3700 mAh battery, which would be having a better resolution and durability than the Google Pixel. So if you are spending a lot of money on a smartphone that is having a big screen and better camera quality, so why don't you choose Motorola? Because Google Pixel is just branding like iPhone. If you are spending 50,000 rupees, why don't you choose iPhone? You can choose Motorola Moto X Play as well. It is having a 21 megapixel of rear camera, which is 2x better than Google Pixel. Yeah, the Google Pixel would be having unlimited photo storage. That's the other thing. But if you are having sophisticated storage, I mean Google Pixel won't allow you to store as many data on it because it is having a 32 GB internal space, which is not extendable. So if you are having a smartphone that cannot extend its memory by even inserting an SD card as well, so how do you think it is a good phone for you around 50,000? So I don't think it is a good phone. If you are comparing it with Moto X Play, then Moto X Play would win the battle. But talking about the benchmark tests and benchmark features, talking about Moto X Play, it is a pretty heavier and a pretty thicker phone than Google Pixel. Google Pixel is having less weight and less slim. It is slimmer. But if you are talking about durability, better camera quality, better screen size, so why don't you choose Moto X Play? Because it is a better phone. And one of these reasons could be, why should you buy Moto X Play rather than Google Pixel? Yeah, if we're talking about the critical review of Moto X Play versus Google Pixel, yeah, Moto X Play will be left behind talking about the processor and the clock speed, but it is not anyhow less than the Google Pixel. It is having 1.7 gigahertz of clock speed, while Google Pixel is having 2.1 gigahertz of clock speed, which is better than Moto X Play. But if you are talking about a device that can satisfy your needs and make sure what you are looking for, you get all those features in that device, then Moto X Play is also a better choice if you are not having that much budget to buy a smartphone of around 50k. Moto X Play won't be having a AMOLED display. It is having a full HD display, but Google Pixel is having AMOLED display as well. So talking about the screen, it wins the battle. Google Pixel wins the battle, but Moto X Play is still having its place in this weather, because this is not left far behind, because the camera is good, because the screen size is good, because the battery is good. So if you are having these features which are a majority that a smartphone would be having, then I think the Moto X Play is a better choice. The next thing comes is pixel density. The 401 pixels per inch is the pixel density of Moto X Play, while Google Pixel has a 441 pixels per inch. So this is also a bit of difference in these phones, and these difference are making these phones unique, and these phones are having a difference. But if you are talking about durability, screen size and camera quality, then Moto X Play would win the battle always. But Google Pixel as a brand, giving you stock Android 7.0.1 Android nut, then it is winning this battle. But if you are talking about budget, if you are talking about some opaque features that are obvious, that are visible from far, so you are not going to peek into the clock speed. You will just see what is the screen size and what is the camera quality. You won't talk about what is the pixel density of this phone. You would just see what is it is full HD, it is AMOLED or whatever. You won't talk about Android version. You would just talk about what is the expandable storage. So these things make a lot of difference in these smartphones. So according to me, if you're buying a smartphone that would fill your needs, then Moto X Play is a good choice. But if you are a Google freak, you want only Google phones, then Google Pixel is your choice. So let me know it below down the comments, like what you like, whichever phone you like. If you bought any of the phones and you have a review of this phone, like what's the camera quality, what's the screen quality, and what is the performance. So you can comment down below and let me know about your comments. I will be responding to them all, trying to respond to them all. So please like, please share, please comment, support our channel, and bye bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah.